And boom, there it goes. The game crashed and it went into the PC screen and they were playing the game on Steam PC. Not even the Xbox store. Not even that. Not bad enough that they didn't do this on the Xbox Series X.
Now, why does this matter? And the funny thing is, ain't you supposed to be a PC gamer? What do you complain about, man? And the funny thing is, this is not even a game made by Microsoft. And yet, for some reason, you was out here chastising them for a game that they ain't even developing? Bruh, listen, man, I know you PlayStation fanboys are trying to find anything to have some form of a victory, considering that PlayStation is full on third party. But man, Puertorock, this ain't the way to go out, man. I thought you changed. I thought you was better. But yep, you're still out here doing this fraudulent behavior, bro. So what that the game was played through Steam? The game is going to be accessible on PlayStation and Xbox. Why does that really matter? Like, what is wrong with you people? And the funny thing is, you do know when they make games, they develop games on PC and then they drop them on console. Matter of fact, let's also talk about the fact that Sony used to do, well, they still do, Evo, and the preferred console back then was the Xbox 360 because the PS3 couldn't run the games the same way, or should I say better. Oh, I can't believe Sony would rather run an event of Evo and use Xbox 360s. Let's also talk about the fact even when they had the exclusivity deal with Capcom with Street Fighter V, the vast majority of pro gamers would rather play the game on PC because the PlayStation 4 and 5 was trash to play that game. Let's also talk about that. About how PlayStation is running an Evo Evolution setup for fighting games, and yet they're out here using PCs on their own event. Like, I mean, come on, man. This is ridiculous. At the end of the day, nobody cares where they play. Majority of these games are being developed on PC anyways. So what? Maybe it was easier for them to use Steam than to compile this whole Xbox Series S and X version that you guys keep alluding to. I'm just saying, it's not that big of a deal. Now, what is a bigger deal, though, to me, is the fact that this game has some lousy performance. I don't know when this game's coming out, but the performance in this was absolutely trash. I'm telling you, the Xbox Gamescom was complete garbage. There's a reason why I didn't even touch upon it. It was so bad, it wasn't even worth talking about. It was that garbage. Even some of the biggest prolific PlayStation fanboys that hate Xbox didn't even talk about it. It was that trash, bro. They practically showed absolutely nothing. Nothing good, nothing bad, man. You know, you had the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But they didn't even bother to show the Windows Store version. It's literally...
This is not their game. This probably was more of a choice. They already had PCs there probably. And this was more of a choice for the guy that's developing the game. Okay, and then on top of that, it says selected version. Look at that. See, it's so funny that you guys like running with these narratives, but it says selected version right there. That's probably the version he's working on. Like, I mean, you guys, I know you guys try to find anything for a victory, but understand that this is not Xbox's game. If he's the one developing it and he wants to show, even though the game's coming on multiple platforms, right? And he wants to show the Steam version because that's what he's working on, then by all means, it is what it is. A game is a game, and a game is coming on multiple platforms. This is not really that worth to talk about, but yet for some reason you're acting as if this is some form of a W, even though Xbox is not even developing this game.
Steam. A third-party game being played on Steam at an Xbox showcase. Even the guy.
Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's even more funnier than that? That when Sony does their presentations, they use PC gameplay. They don't use the PlayStation. It wouldn't be feasible for them to do that because you know why? You would have to have the game fully made to be used on the console for you even to display it. The vast majority of showcases are done through PC because it's easier. You get what I'm saying? They ain't even got development on the console version of the game yet in regards to putting it on a disc and then showing it on an actual PlayStation. What do you think a dev kit is? Like, oh, you know what, man? At this point, you can't help these people, man. You just can't help them. At the end of the day, this game is coming to Xbox, therefore they can show the game the way they want. It is what it is. It's their game. They're the ones developing the game.
He said, oh, and they quickly cut out the screen. Yo, you can't break this up, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this gen is wild, bro. No love for the console.
There was never love for the console. I remember when Sony used to do this all the time with PS3. And then when they finally got the version on their console, it looked way worse than what we seen at E3. This is nothing new, guys. I'm very shocked as to why this man would use this as some form of ammunition or victory when this has been going on since forever. Remember when PlayStation did that motion technology with PS2, which we clearly didn't see when the PS2 came out? Bruh, this is nothing new. So for you to act like, oh, this is something great, this is nothing new, guys. I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing for me to be surprised about. Okay, they used the Steam version of the game, which is probably an unfinished product as of right now. Okay, the game is just not listed. It was probably easier for them to have a PC, because that's what these things are. It's their game that they're working on. I'm assuming they're also going to put the game on Steam. Now, if this was an Xbox game, but even then, who cares, bro? It's not that big of a deal. Even if this was an Xbox game, why does this matter? It's going to go to Steam anyway. It's going to go to Play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, bro. But, hey, Fanboys, he claims to be a PC gamer. And this is what I'm saying, PC gamers. Is this the type of people you want on your platform? Advocating for garbage like this?
Nothing. You get nothing. They just straight, you can't even hype a Windows Store in this gen. Like, yo, this shit is wild, man.
It's not their game. Just like with you PlayStation fanboys, so it's third party, right? It's not even an Xbox game, and you out here expecting. I don't get it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Microsoft, they're like, hey, oh no, we're going to just use the Steam version to show the people because we want to just show that this is the game that's coming to their platform. Okay, fine. It's that simple. It's easy. It doesn't even really matter, but of course, when you're a fanboy and you lost the console, or even with your 80 million soldiers out there that are all just playing Fortnite, well, guess what? This is what you have. This is the type of content that you got to do from now on.
Let me tell you something. Y'all trust some stupid hybrid Xbox? Let's see if it is an actual console. Man, Microsoft is dog shit. They handle the Xbox One gen porting.
The same guy that said he's leaving PlayStation because of a few games coming to another platform. Matter of fact, the Xbox PC is probably the best platform for you, dummy. But we already know why you ain't gonna buy it, because it's got the Xbox insignia on it. Okay? Like Big Cloud was right, man. Stop clowning with people. You're going to pick up the PlayStation 6 just like the rest of you fanboys, because that's what you guys are comfortable with. Stop this crap. Oh, they don't know me. Sony don't. Bro, nobody want to hear that, bro. Because at the end of the day, I guarantee when the place, I swear, bro, you better don't delete that. Matter of fact, I already have it, proof of it. So if you decide to delete it on your channel, don't worry. Because if you pick up that PlayStation 6, we calling your ass out. I'm telling you this right now, bro. Because you told everybody, I ain't picking it up, I ain't buying. That's what you told people. We all are fully aware of this. So I'm telling you right now, bro, if you pick up that PlayStation 6, you have lost all credibility. You're just a mad console fanboy warrior. You can't stand to see the new shift in gaming, and that's all it is. And the funny thing is that you keep bringing up Steam, but yeah, that's where the vast majority of your games are being ported to. You big dummy. Third party.
They're handling the Xbox Series gen porting. But you're gonna give them a third chance, man. Y'all deserve the day that you get, bro.
What? And why does this matter, bro? This is not even Xbox's game. The vast majority of presentations are not run on the official hardware. It's that simple, guys. The games, they make these games on PC. So let me guess, they should make these games on console to give it more of an authority? I don't get it, man. I feel like you guys just dig too much into this. And to be honest with you, it's a game coming to Xbox. Well, it's coming on multiple platforms. They're the end. Who cares where they show the game? Who cares? I mean, where are you PlayStation fanboys when Square's like, oh, we have full 4K and all these frame rate options on PC, but they didn't do it for you PlayStation fanboys, even though they promised you on Sony. I guess they're frauds too. We all know they lie. We all know that. We're all fully aware of that. But this is some of the most petty stuff that I've ever seen. It would have been better if you had an Xbox developed game, and then you'd be like, why are y'all showing this if you're Xbox? That would make a little bit more sense, and then you would have a little bit more validity for the video, but this is not an Xbox game. If it was more simpler for him to do this, considering that he's working on multiple versions of the game, of course he would want to use his preferable way to show it on the Xbox showcase. It's that simple. I don't even think Xbox or whoever, even so, I don't think they were going to fight over this. Okay, well, the game's coming to us, show it to the people. That's it. It's that simple. No, nobody ain't putting no label, or it's an Xbox game. Nobody's doing this, man. And you supposed to be some form of a PC gamer, but yet you still acting like a console fanboy. Bro, you is not getting no PC, bro. Stop lying to the people, bro. You put your finger down because you ain't pointing at nobody but yourself. You ain't nothing but a fraud, bro. And the funny thing is, you still ain't never gave me my flowers. You sit there telling people they ducking you a debate. Your fanboys don't even come in my comment section because they too scared because they know PlayStation is full third party. You people ain't nothing but a bunch of losers, bro. 40, 50 years old, still acting like a fool, bro. Like, grow up, man. It's a freaking piece of plastic. You know what I'm saying? But hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, Puertorock and the rest of his cronies are at it again. And the funny thing is, and I just want to let people know before we end this video, that a lot of the harassment that y'all seeing from other people, they all talk to each other. I've been in parties, bro, with these same people. So when I be like, hold on, somebody told me this guy's doing it. Bro, they know each other. They know each other, bro. They all know each other. You know what I mean? King Threat, they all, bro, all of them. When y'all like, I got a problem with Jay. They all know each other, bro. You can look no further than their friend list. Well, some of them keep them blocked now. They on their friends. They're friends. They've talked to each other, bros. All of them. X-Vault, all of them. So when you guys sit there and say, oh, it's just the end of it. No, it's not at the end of it. It's a group of fanboys that are doing this to y'all. You get what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there because I think a lot of you guys don't know that it's actually a cult over there on PlayStation. It's an actual cult. And it's pathetic. It really is, bro. Because I've been in parties with these dudes, and in the way they act, like way back, you know, they didn't like me because of my statements. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I mean, you could just tell by their behavior, but I'm letting everybody know that when you see, oh, I can't believe X-Vault said that, don't get it twisted. They all saying it because they all be in the same parties. You're guilty by association. That's how I see things. You can't claim if you hang with frauds, then more likely you're a fraud. It's that simple, guys. I don't think there's really nothing to argue. You feel what I'm saying? That's what people got to realize. But take care, everyone. Peace out.